Welcome to learning about probability distribution of a discrete random variable. The probability distribution of a discrete random variable x is a list of each possible value of x together with the probability that x takes that value in one trial of the experiment. Each probability must be between 0 and 1. The sum of all the probabilities is 1. The mean and standard deviation of a discrete random variable. The mean, which is the expected value of a discrete random variable, x is the number. The formula is shown at the bottom. The mean of a random variable may be interpreted as the average of the values assumed by the random variable in repeated trials of the experiment. An example would be finding the mean of the discrete random variable. In this solution, the formula and the definition will give you 1.135. Variance and standard deviation. The variance of a discrete random variable x is the number which by algebra is equivalent to the formula. The standard deviation of a discrete random variable x is the square root of its variance, hence is given by the formulas below. The variance and standard deviation of a discrete random variable may be interpreted as measures of the variability of the values assumed by the random variable in repeated trials of the experiment. The units on the standard deviation match those of x. For example, a life insurance company will sell a $200,000 one-year term life insurance policy to an individual in a particular risk group for a premium of $195. Find the expected value to the company of a single policy if a person in this risk group has a 99.97% chance of surviving 1 year. The solution would be letting x denote the net gain to the company from the sale of one such policy. There would be two possibilities: the insured person living the whole year or the insured person dying before the year is up. Applying the income minus outgo principle, in the former case of the value of x would be 195 minus 0. In the latter case, it is 195 minus 200,000, which would equal 199,805. Since the probability in the first case is 0.9997 and in the second case is 1 minus 0.9997, it would equal 0.0003, which the probability distribution for x is shown below. Therefore, occasionally 3 times in 10,000, the company loses a large amount of money on a policy, but typically it gains $195, which by our computation of E works out to a net gain of $135 per policy sold on an average. Some takeaways would be the probability distribution of a discrete random variable is a listing of each possible value taken by x along with the probability that x takes that value in one trial of the experiment. The mean of a discrete random variable x is a number that indicates the average value of x over numerous trials of the experiment. It is also computed using the formula, which is shown below. The variance and standard deviation of a discrete random variable x are numbers that indicate the variability of x over numerous trials of the experiment. They may be computed using the formula, taking the square root to obtain the standard deviation.